What's going on, guys? Welcome to 2K8 Gaming. We're back with the Sacramento State Legacy, and we're coming off a really embarrassing loss to Kansas State in the first video, but hopefully these next two games will be a lot better for us. We're taking on Southern Utah in the first game, and I just want to give a shout out to my boy Mama's Basement Sports Gaming. He's actually doing a Southern Utah NCAA football dynasty, so definitely go check him out. He's definitely good peoples. But anyways, let's get into this game, and Sean Brock very easily wins the opening tip, and Nelson Evans is going to take the ball, and then here's Mikhail Sokolov, who didn't start last game, but he's starting this one, and Evans actually gets blocked, but he gets his own rebound and puts it in for the first basket of the game. So we're up 2-0 to start early, and then Hornsby cross court to Clarence Foster. Foster splashes it from the corner, and we have an early 5-0 lead. So now it's Southern Utah's ball, and there's Muhammad Dahi with a three of his own, cutting into our early lead. It's 5-3 now. And then Christopher Hornsby, he was in the corner, but he had his foot in the line, so it's 7-3, no three there. And we're going to get a steal off an inbounds pass, and then Foster going to take it to the hole and dunks on two defenders. And we have a 9-3 lead. It's a few minutes into the game, and then Clarence Foster from three. Foster's really going off in the first half, 8 points already. And now we're up 13-3. Sean Brock gets the rebound off the missed free throw, and now we're up 15-3, just dominating these guys. Sokolov's not going to get the basket here. Foster goes back up with it, and now it's 17-3. We are absolutely dominating the Thunderbirds here. We're up 19-3 here. And they're just trying to find something. Here's Smallwood with the three. It's no good. Walters gets it, and he puts it back up. So they cut into our lead a little bit, but we're still dominating in this game. Sokolov going to give it to Hornsby, who gives it to Evans, and Evans going to get another three. And now we're up 22-10 up to this point. Walter's going to lay it in for the Thunderbirds, and it's 22-12. And then Foster splashes it again. 13 points so far in this game. And we're just dominating halfway through the first half. But Walters gets another basket. And then here's Sokolov driving out the court himself. And he's going to dunk on their center. A big dunk from the Russian import. And then Sokolov gets the steal. He's going to take it down the court. And he's going to dunk it again. And we just blew this game open early. Now we're up 31-18. Evans misses a shot there. Brock with the offensive rebound puts it back in. 33-18. Southern Utah's trying to come back in this one at least as they get a rebound there. But then Brock's going to steal it right back. Give it to Frank Leno. Leno is able to lay it in. We're up 17. And then here's Thurgood Grady. He's going to pass it into Leno. Leno back out to Grady. Grady going to splash it now. We're up 38-19 up to this point. And then Utah able to make a three of their own. Dahi there has 11 up to this point. We're up 38-22. And then Nelson Evans able to sink the deep two. He has 10 points up to this point. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. And here's a turnover. Hornsby going to take it himself. He wants to get on the action. He lays it up. And now we're up by 20. It's just looking ugly for Southern Utah right now. 47-26 is your lead for the Hornets. As you see, Nelson Evans and Clarence Foster both with 13 points. And now we're in the second half. Here's Rock Turksign backing down the defender, and he's able to lay it up and in, and we're up by 21. Later on in the second half, and here's the pass inside to Walters. He's able to get the basket, and then they're going to get the steal. They get it right back, so they're trying to cut into this lead as much as possible. Now they're down 20 after being down by 24 just a moment ago. Then Hornsby is going to hit the three, make it 55-32. Hornsby's starting to get hot, and then Channing trying to answer back, and he succeeds with the deep three. That's NBA range right there. But then Hornsby is going to be like, oh, you want to play with me with the three-point game? You're not going to win that one. He gets another three, and then Hornsby again. He is just hot. 3 consecutive threes for Christopher Hornsby. Now, another one trying to go for 4, and he gets his 4th straight one. Oh my goodness. 10 threes as a team up to this point. And we would just run away with this one. We ain't showing no respect to the Thunderbirds. We win this one 80-59. Just absolutely dominating Southern Utah on this one. for our first win of the season. Christopher Hornsby, that second half that he had was ridiculous. 20 points overall, 4 for 6 from 3-point range. Also had 2 steals in this one. And honestly, if Hornsby can do this on a game-to-game basis, well, Hornsby, Evans, and Foster, if all 3 of them can just shoot threes like that, we should have no problem running the table, at least in the Big Sky Conference, and hopefully winning that tournament so we get into the NCAA tournament. But overall, a great game. We only hit 11 threes only, right? I don't know, it's just like, it felt like we hit more than that, but anyways, checking out the stats, Hornsby with 20 points, Evans with 15 and 7 rebounds, and then 13 for Foster. Foster had a really good first half, didn't play too much in the second half, however, but he wasn't really needed, I guess, and Turksign with 11 points himself. Overall, just a great game for the Hornets. Just absolute domination, and hopefully we're able to take it into the San Francisco game next. I mean, it's a battle of 2 Northern Carolina teams. As you see, Walters 12 for 16 for the Thunderbirds, but just overall not a great game shooting for them at all. But now we go into the second game of this video, taking on the San Francisco Dons. And this should be a more compelling game just because San Francisco, their team isn't really storied, but it's a little more storied than Southern Utah, that's for damn sure. But anyways, they get a quick bucket to start the game, then Clarence Foster answers right back with a 3. So now it's 3-2, now it's 3-3, and then Sean Brock just loses the ball there on Yekwe with the steal. And then Atkins gonna put it in, and San Francisco's up 5-3 now. And then Christopher Hornsby trying to continue from where he left off last week, but doesn't go in. But Foster with the rebound, puts it back, and he gets the foul. Misses a free throw, however. And then Hendricks going to hit a 3 for San Francisco to make it an 8-5 game. And then we're going to push it down to Hornsby. Hornsby with a big dunk. And we trailed by 1 point. Now it's 10-7 after some free throws. And Hornsby going to pick her up right where he left off last game. Gets a 3 there. Now it's 10-10. And then Victor Van Vector with a big block there. Sokolov gets the rebound. He's going to push it to Foster. And a big dunk by Clarence Foster. That's going to give us a 4-point lead. 7 points so far in the game for him. But then San Francisco going to lay this one up pretty easily there. And it's 14-12. And then we turn the ball over. It's on Yekwe's second steal of the game. Atkins going to take it in. Gets the layup. And it's 14-all. San Francisco is definitely giving us a harder matchup than Southern Utah did. Now it's 16-14, and they're going to splash it right here. Atkins with the 3, and we have to call a timeout because at this point we're just shell-shocked, and we got to bounce back now. Matthew Fernandez is going to hit a 3 himself, and now it's just a 2-point game. Now here's Atkins driving in to make this a 4-point game for San Francisco. He has 11 points up to this point. Now we're at the halfway mark in the first half, and then Sean Brock with the offensive rebound, tries to put it back up, no good, and then tries to get the rebound, but he's called for basket interference. So it remains 21-17. Brock gets the rebound off the missed free throw, misses the first layup, and he just decides to dunk it. It's probably what he should have done on the previous possession, but oh well. 19-21, then Thurgood Grady with the 3, and now we have a 1-point lead until Nyekwe misses the free throw, and then Novakovic able to put it right back in. And now it's 25-22. They miss a 3 right there. Van Vector with the rebound. And here's another 3 from Hornsby, and it's good, and it's tied up at 25. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Turksign. Swings it to Foster. Only a few seconds left on the shot clock, and Foster's going to get it in with the shot clock cheese. As we take a 1-point lead, and then Hornsby for 3, gonna make it a 4-point lead, 11 points in this game. As we take a 30-26 lead, then Victor Van Vector gonna lay it up, a 6-point lead with just over 3 to go. And San Francisco trying to cut back into the lead, and a nice 3 from Hawkins there. It's definitely gonna help out in that regard. So here's Hornsby gonna get it out to Brock, and Brock just gonna back down a smaller defender, lay it up and get the 2. So now it's 34-29. And then Bogans gets blocked by Brock. Brock going to take it up the court himself. And he's going to find Hornsby. He's going to kick it back out to Van Vector. Van Vector going to take it inside. He's going to dunk it. The fourth dunk of the game for the team overall. We're not even out in the first half yet. Then they're going to shoot a three, and they're going to cut the lead back down to 4. Hawkins with the three. And then they're going to try to get it steal. They don't get it there, but they're going to get it right here. Matthew Fernandez loses the ball right here. Bogan's going to take it. He's going to drive in, get the layup and the foul. So now it's about to be a 1-point game here, but Bogan's misses the free throw, but Clark gets it. He gets the layup and the foul. Grady gets called for the foul. Now it's tied up. This free throw will give them the lead. They missed this one. And we're actually going to get it this time. Van Vector with the rebound. He's going to kick it up to Sokolov, who dunks it. 5th dunk of the game for the Hornets. And it's 38-36. And then Hornsby with another 3. Splashes it. And Hornsby is going off like he did last game. 2 straight games in a row. He's just having a big game. Then they get a mid-range jumper right before the end of the half. And we go into halftime up 41-38. So a much closer game this time around. As we look at the halftime stats, we're shooting 48%. They're only shooting 39%. But most of our shots are off 3-pointers. I mean, we kind of live and die off the 3. I don't know how well that's going to serve us the rest of the season. We're looking good so far. As they cut it down to 43-40. And a big block by Sean Brock again. Foster has it now. He's driving down the court. He's going to throw it inside to Evans. Evans tries to get it, but is blocked by Patrick Clark. And now San Francisco going to go inside and an easy layup there as they tie the game right back up at 43. Then we turn the ball over. Sokolov just loses the handle. And Onyekwe with the dunk gives San Francisco the lead. We're down 45-43. Now it's 47-43 after a couple of free throws. And Clark gets fouled by Foster, gets the layup, so goes to the line, makes the free throw. So now it's 50-43. And we're just starting to unravel here. San Francisco just taking full advantage of all of our mistakes. Now they're up 52-43 just like that. And now we got to try to get back into this one. Foster going to sink this one from the corner. Make it 52-48. Now San Francisco's ball, under 10 minutes to go in the game. And they're going to sink this one by Hendricks. It's 54-48. Then Hendricks again with a mid-range jumper. And they're back up 8. Now they're up by 10. Just over 8 minutes to go. Hawkins going to get it inside, and an easy layup there. And now San Francisco with their biggest lead of the game, up 60-48. And then Evans going to kick it out to Fernandez, and he hits a 3 to bring it back within 10. Then Hawkins going to pull it for 3. He makes it. It's 63-51. They're back up 12. Now they're up 14. So we're really starting to struggle in the second half defensively, but a big 3 there is going to cut it back down to 11. And then Evans is going to get the steal. Here's Brock inside, going to pass it back outside to Van Vector, who gives it to Foster, and Foster with another 3. Brings it back within 8 now. And then we get another steal. There's Brock down the court, and he's going to lay this one up. He's fouled, but he's able to make both free throws. It was a 6-point game. Now it's back to being an 8-point game, 67-59. Then we turn the ball over again. Hendricks just going to stand there, passes it to Onyekwe, and he's going to get this one in. And they're back up by double digits. So they get the rebound there off the missed shot. And here's Hawkins, who's going to lay this one up. They get it, so they're up 12 yet again. Just over 4 minutes to go. Hornsby going to shoot this 3, and he gets it. 20 points in the game for Christopher Hornsby. And now we're back down by 9. Hornsby going to shoot another 3. And now we're within 6. 7 threes in this game for Christopher Hornsby. And now we're just down 6, and we get a steal. Hornsby gets it. And he's going to take it all the way, lays it up. And now we're down just 4. 25 points for Hornsby. And San Francisco has to call a timeout. Now we're down 4. And a big block by Brock again. Van Vector with his 11th rebound of the game. Then Evans going to take it in himself and lay it up. We're down just 2. So San Francisco just completely blows the big lead that they had. But then Hawkins going to sink a 3, and we're back down by 5. Under 2 minutes to go. But Hornsby trying to answer back, misses. And then he kicks it out to Evans after Brock gets the rebound. And Evans sinks the 3. Now we're down by 2. Just over a minute to go in the second half. They miss a shot. Brock with the rebound. And here's Foster trying to drive in, but he turns it over himself. And now San Francisco trying to ice the game here. Here's Hawkins. Just double teamed, and we're actually going to get the jump ball, and we get the ball back because of the possession arrow. So now we have a chance to tie it or take the lead. Foster going to shoot a three, no good. Rebounded by Brock. Brock right back up with it and dunks it. And now we got a tie ball game. San Francisco trying to win in regulation. Here's Andrews with a shot. He's going to miss. We get the rebound. We call a quick timeout with 1.1 remaining in regulation. We got to push the ball down the court. Hornsby takes a half-court shot, can't get it. So for the first time in this series, we're going to overtime. 74 all is the score at the end of regulation. And San Francisco got the ball first. They got a few free throws. They're up 76-74, but in a big three by Clarence Foster. They're able to get a 1-point lead. They get a free throw, but then Brock able to dunk it, get a 2-point lead for the Hornets. And then Van Vector out to Evans. Evans can't get it. Another rebound by Brock. Brock coming up big in this half, but he misses there. But he gets the steal, and he lays it back up and gets the layup. As Sean Brock's just doing everything he can to get this win for Sacramento State, that is. And now San Francisco trying to get back into the game, but it's stolen by Christopher Hornsby. And Hornsby with a nice little spin move is going to get to the basket and lay it up. We're up 6 now, but after 2 free throws, we're only up 4. But then Nelson Evans able to put it away with a big 3 in the corner, and that's going to do it for this game. We get the W. 88-79 is your final. I mean, towards the end of the second half, I was really worried that we were going to blow this game because San Francisco in that second half was just firing on all cylinders. They were playing great defensively, but towards the end of the half, we're able to take care of business. We're able to get back into the game, send it to overtime, and then finish the comeback in overtime. We out-rebounded them 47-33, and we took 38 three-pointers in the whole game, made 16 of them. So half of our field goals were three-pointers pretty much. But they got to the line a lot. We definitely were in foul trouble for most of that game. And they had 4 different players in double digits. Hawkins had 4 threes of his own for San Francisco, but late in the second half and in overtime, they just kind of fell apart. Big game for Christopher Hornsby, 29 points, 3 assists and 2 steals, 7 for 14 from three-point range. Brock also had a big game, 12 points, 19 rebounds. And Foster able to get 4 of 11 three-pointers. He had a pretty good game as well. So next video, we're going to be taking on Pacific, who was 0-2 on the season. We're also going to be taking on Santa Clara,